Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. For those of you with me the first time, my name is Aaron George, and I'm an outreach officer at ChildLine. And following up on the last video that I did, I indicated that we would, and when I say we, ChildLine, would be engaging in a series of web talks, seminars, and this video for the storytelling web series that we're going to be putting on. And the aim of the storytelling web series is simply just to provide an avenue of entertainment for children or plant some seeds and some food for thought in the adults who are actually listening and, just provide another persons can understand that there is some level of support present. And even though we are in a crisis situation and it isn't business as usual, we are still going to be able to get through this successfully at the end of the day. So let's jump straight into the story. The story that I am going to do for you all is one that I love. I've read it several times at many of the schools and graduations I've spoken at because I think it's a very powerful story. And I think it's a very suitable story given the context in which we are currently existing, given the national lockdown that we have put in place and international measures that have been put in place as well. So, the title of this story is Struggle is Good, I Want to Fly. Yeah? So, once upon a time, there was a little boy who was playing outdoors and he found a fascinating caterpillar. So he carefully picked it up and took it home and asked his mother, "Mom, is it okay if I keep this caterpillar?" So she agreed. She said, "If you take good care of the caterpillar, then yes, you'll be able to keep it." He said, "Yes, I'm willing to take good care of the caterpillar." So the little boy, he got a jar from his mother and he put plants in it and he put a piece of stick for the caterpillar to climb on, and every single day he would go and check on this caterpillar and he would make sure that he brought it plants so that they could eat. Now one day the caterpillar climbed up the stick and started very. So the boy worriedly called his mother, who came and understood that the caterpillar was actually creating a cocoon. So the mother explained to the boy how the caterpillar was going to go through what is known as like a metamorphosis and he was going to become a butterfly. So the boy was extremely excited to hear about all the changes that the caterpillar was going to actually experience. So every day when he got home from school and every day on weekends when he got home from football practice, he would check on the caterpillar, make sure that see how the cocoon is going to see if there were any changes. And one day it happened. A small, tiny hole appeared and the butterfly started to come out. Yes, the boy was extremely excited, but as he started to get a bit concerned because he found that the butterfly was struggling so hard to get out of the cocoon and it looked like if it couldn't break free. Desperate. It was frustrated. It was making absolutely no progress. At least it appeared. So being very concerned and this is his new pet, he wanted to assist. So he decided to help and he ran inside, he got a scissors back with it because he learned that he was not supposed to run with scissors, no running with scissors, and he snipped the cocoon to make the hole just a little so the butterfly could quickly be emerge from it. As the butterfly came, he was very, very surprised. He looked at it and he looked at it and he looked at it and he was confused. And he asked his mom, "What's going on?" It had a swollen body and and very small and shriveled up wings. So he continued to watch the butterfly, expecting that at any moment the wings would just dry out and it would enlarge and it would expand and support the soul and body. And he knew that in time, the body would eventually shrink and the butterfly, the wings would expand, would be able to move from point A to point B. But the thing is, even though he kept looking, nothing, and the butterfly actually spent the rest of its life crawling around with a swollen body and shriveled wings. It was never, ever, ever able to fly. The boy was very confused by this. He wanted to go on run. So his mother took him to a scientist at a nearby university. What the scientist explained to the mother and the boy was that the butterfly was supposed to struggle. Yes, he learned that the butterfly was struggle. In fact, it is the butterfly's struggle to push its way through that tiny, tiny, tiny hole in opening in the cocoon is what is actually going to push the fluids from the body out and into the wings. Without the struggle, a butterfly would never ever be able to fly. And in this situation, the boy's good intentions actually hurt the butterfly. So, as much as it may seem as if that was a story with a bad end, it was a story, or it is a story rather, with a very important moral lesson that in life, even though as you go through school, you go through life, you go through family relationships, through work, keep in mind struggling is a very, very essential and this is an important part of any growth experience that you have. In fact, it is the struggle that you have that will make you develop your ability to fly in the future. If you decide that you are going to take shortcuts or you're not going to engage in the way that things are designed naturally to flow, then you are actually going to create some problems for yourself. Sometimes it's a matter of knowing that, here what, in this situation, this is what I'm required to do, and maybe when I do it, by enduring it and not trying to find a way around it or under it or over it, instead you made the decision, I'm going to go through it and I'm going to take with me all the lessons that I can. It is going to be beneficial for you in every domain of your life, every single domain of your life. And of course, there are going to be tempted where you want to get up and you want to run and just get that scissors and just slip it open, and even if not for yourself, probably for the persons that you know or that you love or that you interact with. Keep in mind, things take time built in a day. That's one of the famous sayings, yeah. And it's important that persons have that opportunity to challenge themselves, to have these skills. So this butterfly or this caterpillar will not experience what flying is like because of the shortcuts that it would have taken in life. Don't allow yourself to be in a similar situation. And at least the thing is, life will at times put you in situations that you're going to find out you think you would have done every single thing right, but it just stops or won't work out the way that you wanted it to. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep in mind, it is happening for a reason. And try your best. Try your best to always keep a positive mindset and keep in mind that for any of the challenges or the issues that you're experiencing, there's always an agency or there's always someone that you could turn to talk to or someone that you could just get some guidance from at any point in time. Yeah, keep in mind for those of you watching, ChildLine is there 24/7. We have the helpline, which is available all the time. The two phone numbers you could use to get in contact with the helpline would be 800-4321. That's 800-4321. Yeah, or 131. Free. Doesn't matter what type of phone you have, be mobile or digital. We also have the outreach unit. We're taking our activities virtually, so we're creating a stronger social media presence. We also have our website. Visit us, childlinett.org, and our social media platforms. We are ChildLine TT. So check us out, like our page, turn on your post notifications that you can stay abreast of ChildLine's latest posts. And feel free to comment under the video or ask any questions, or at any point in time make any contributions that you think in terms of topics that you would like in the future. Please feel free to let us know, because we are here to serve you as best as we can. So that's the story for today, people. I hope you enjoyed it, and please call us anytime. We're there. We also have counselors, which would be providing counseling or psychosocial support, mental health support for persons who are in need. And yes, as much as every single person be able to help everyone, so we do the best that we can to help as many as we can. Yeah. So always remember that we here and we care. It's ChildLine. I'm Mr. George. 800-4321. Call us. Yeah. And I'll see you next time for story time. Bye bye.